In the periodic table, the continuous historical development of the periodic table is Luther-Meyer arrangement. Luther-Meyer is a German chemist. He arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses. He constructed that periodic table in 1869. After the calculation of atomic volume of various elements, he plotted a graph between one is called as atomic weight, second one is called as atomic volume. He observed physical properties of various elements in that case. First of all, how we can calculate atomic volume of an element? We know the mathematical expression density is equal to mass by volume. Density is equal to mass by volume in this case. Okay. So here density is equal to mass divided by volume in this case. What is volume? Volume is equal to mass by density. So atomic volume of an element is equal to its atomic mass divided by density of the element. He calculated atomic volume of various elements by this principle in this case. When he plotted a graph between one is atomic weight, second one is called as atomic volume, he observed that similar properties elements occupy similar position in a graph. Now, first of all, we have to discuss one condition. Gaseous elements. Second one is easily fusible elements. Volatile elements occupy generally the ascending position or at peaks. Elements which have high melting point generally occupy in the descending position or at broad minima. Now, when we suppose we plotted a graph between atomic weight and atomic volume, this type of graph will come. In this graph, we know lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium are alkali metals. Alkali metals are strong metals. These metals occupy peaks on the curves. It is the first point. Second one is, I am taking first one is called as fluorine. Second one is chlorine, bromine, iodine. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine are halogens. Most electronegative elements, they occupy ascending positions in the curves. Now, one is called as magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium are alkaline earth metals. Comparatively, alkaline earth metals are weak metals. They occupy descending positions in the curve. In case noble gases are suppose taken, at the time of Luther-Meyer, no noble gases are present. In case noble gases are suppose taken, the noble gases occupy ascending positions in the curve. I already explained gaseous elements, volatile elements, easily fusible elements occupy ascending positions. We know that. First one neon, second one is argon, third one krypton, fourth one is xenon. These are gaseous elements, they occupy ascending positions in the curve. The next periodic table, that is fifth periodic table, is Mendeleev periodic table. It was constructed by Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, a Russian chemist, in 1869. This Mendeleev periodic table is the actual form of the periodic table. Mendeleev periodic table is also called as short form of periodic table, because in Mendeleev periodic table only 63 elements are present. General condition we know, vertical columns are called as groups, horizontal rows are called as periods in that case. There are 9 groups in the Mendeleev periodic table. What are they? 0 group to 8th group in that case. 0 group to 8th group. 0 group, first group, second group, third group, fourth group, fifth group, sixth group, seventh group, and 8th group. There are a total of 9 groups present in the Mendeleev periodic table. The number of periods present in the Mendeleev periodic table are 7. At present in the long form of periodic table also, there are 7 periods. Next, in Mendeleev periodic table, except 0 group and 8th group, all the remaining groups are divided into 2 subgroups as subgroup A, subgroup B. For example, first group I am taking 1A, 1B. 1A, 1B. Except 0 group and 8th group, all the remaining groups are classified into 2 subgroups as subgroup A, subgroup B. For example, first group is divided into as 1A group, 1B group. Second group is divided into as 2A group, 2B group. Third group, 3rd A, 3rd B. Fourth group, 4th A, 4th B. Fifth group, 5th A, 5th B. Sixth group, 6th A, 6th B. Seventh group, 7th A group, 7th B group. 0 group cannot be subdivided into as A group, B group. 8th group also cannot be subdivided into as subgroup A, subgroup B. In the Mendeleev periodic table, 4th period, 5th period, 6th period, they are again classified into as even and odd. Fourth period is classified into as even, odd. Fifth period is classified into as even, odd. Sixth period is also classified into as even and odd. General condition we know that first period has only 2 elements. Very short period it is called as. Second period has 8 elements. Third period has 8 elements. They are called as short periods. Fourth to fifth periods, each period has 18 elements, long periods. Sixth period has 32 elements, longest period. Seventh period is the incomplete period in that case. Next one, in the Mendeleev period table, also in the long form of period table, third period elements are called as typical elements, third period elements. Second period elements are not called as typical elements. Only third period elements are called as typical elements. I will explain why only third period elements are called as typical elements in this case. For example, third period elements I am taking sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus and so on. Sodium is a first A group element. Now I am taking first A group elements. Before sodium in the same group, lithium is present. Lithium is the second period element. Sodium is the third period element. Third period element is called as a typical element but not second period. Why the third period element is called as typical element in this case? If we know the properties of third period element, we will discuss the properties of same group element easily. If we know the properties of third period element, we can easily predict the properties of same group elements. Because of that, third period elements are called as typical elements. Suppose we know the properties of sodium. For example, easily we can understand the properties of lithium also. Easily we can understand the properties of next element potassium also. Easily we can understand the properties of the next element cesium also. If we know the properties of sodium, we can predict the properties of other group elements easily. Because of that, third period element is called as a typical element, not second period. Here we have the one doubt. Why second period element is not called as a typical element? In some books, second period, third period, both the elements are called as typical elements. It is not correct. Only third period elements are called as typical elements. Why second period elements are not called as typical elements in this case? Here, suppose second period element lithium is taken. The properties of lithium are somewhat mixed properties of same group, for example sodium, and mixed properties of other element diagonally. Now I am taking lithium. Here lithium is diagonally related with magnesium. Some properties of lithium are similar with the properties of sodium. Some other properties of lithium are similar with the properties of magnesium diagonally. That's why properties of second period elements are somewhat mixed properties of. One is called as the same group element. Second one is called as diagonally related element in this case. Diagonally related element in this case. So third period elements are called as typical elements. We know that reason. Third period elements are also called as bridge elements in this case. Why third period elements are called as bridge elements in this one? After third period, the groups are divided into as subgroups A and B. After third period, there is a division of subgroups A and B starts. Hence, third period elements are called as bridge elements. For example, I am taking magnesium. Magnesium is the third period element. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon are third period elements. Magnesium is a second A group element. We know that one. Magnesium is the second A group element. It is an alkaline earth metal. Before magnesium, we have the element beryllium. After magnesium, we have the element calcium. You know that one. next strontium, barium, etc. Now, calcium, strontium, barium are second A group elements. Calcium, strontium, barium are second A group elements in this case. Now, after magnesium, we have one is called as second B group element. One is called as zinc, cadmium, next element mercury. Okay, calcium, strontium, barium are second A group elements. Zinc, cadmium, mercury are second B group elements. After the third period element magnesium, that elements are subdivided into as groups A and B. Because of that, magnesium acts as a bridge element. Magnesium is the third period element in this case. Therefore, third period elements are bridge elements. What are third period elements? Sodium, bridge element. Magnesium, bridge element. Aluminium, bridge element. Silicon, bridge element, etc., etc. Okay, this is about bridge elements. One more condition. The properties of magnesium are somewhat mixed properties of one is second A group, second one is called as second B group in this case. This is about third period elements are called as bridge elements. What are, so continuation is advantages of Mendeleev periodic table. What are the advantages in the Mendeleev periodic table comparatively the other periodic tables? By using the Mendeleev periodic table, we can study each and every element properties systematically. We can study the properties of each and every element systematically in that case. It is the first advantage of Mendeleev periodic table. The second advantage of Mendeleev periodic table is Mendeleev corrected atomic weights of some elements. He corrected atomic weight of first element is beryllium, second element indium, third element is osmium. By what principle he corrected atomic weights of the elements in this case? Atomic weight is equal to equivalent weight into valency. Atomic weight of an element is equal to equivalent weight into valency. What is valency? Combining capacity of an element is called as valency in this case. We will discuss valency of various elements in periodic table at last. Okay, it is the second advantage. He corrected atomic weights of beryllium, second one is indium, third one is osmium. Next, what is the next advantage? He had foresight. He left some gaps in the periodic table. Why he left some gaps in the periodic table? At the time of Mendeleev periodic table, some elements are not known. That's why he left some gaps. He named the unknown elements as, first one is Eka boron. First element is what? Eka boron in this case. Eka boron. Eka boron is now known as scandium. Eka boron is. Now, next one is what? Eka silicon in this case. Eka silicon is now known as germanium. Third one is called as what? Eka aluminium. Eka aluminium is now known as gallium in this case. Yaka is a Sanskrit word. Its meaning is next. That means next coming element. After the silicon, the next element germanium will come. After the aluminium, the next element gallium will come. Okay? He named as Yaka elements in this case. Next one is, what is the next advantage of Mendeleev periodic table in this case? Here, one more condition we have to discuss in the Mendeleev periodic table. What is that? He predicted some properties of Yaka elements. He predicted the properties of Yaka silicon, properties of Yaka aluminium. Later, scientists found the properties of Yaka silicon, properties of Yaka aluminium. Both are matched. Both are nearly same. Both are nearly same means Mendeleev predicted properties. Later, scientists found properties are nearly same. They are matched in this case. Now, what are the properties predicted by Mendeleev? Second one is called as scientists found properties. Now I am taking first of all properties. Second one, Yaka aluminium. So Mendeleev predicted properties of Yaka aluminium. Scientists found gallium properties. Scientists founded gallium properties. What are they? First property is atomic weight. Mendeleev predicted atomic weight of Yaka aluminium as 68. Mendeleev predicted atomic weight it is. Later, scientists found that the atomic weight of gallium as 70. Both are nearly same. Second one is density. Density in this case. What is the density of Yaka aluminium predicted by Mendeleev in this case? That is 5.9 grams per centimeter cube, grams per cc. It is the density of that Yaka aluminium. Mendeleev predicted density. Later, scientists found that the density of gallium is 5.94 grams per cc. Predicted density, founded density, both are nearly same. But one condition in this case, comparatively predicted, founded atomic weight is more. Comparatively predicted density, founded density is slightly more. Next one, melting point. Mendeleev predicted that the melting point of Yaka aluminium is low. It has low melting point. Later, scientists found that the melting point of gallium is 302 Kelvin. 302 Kelvin in this case. 29 degrees centigrade. 302 Kelvin means low melting point in this case. Now, what is the halide formula? Mendeleev predicted that halide formula of Yaka aluminium is ECl3. Scientists found that chloride halide formula is GaCl3. Mendeleev predicted oxide formula is what? E2O3. Scientists found proper oxide is Ga2O3. Mendeleev predicted halide. Scientists found halide, both are same. Mendeleev predicted oxide. Scientists found oxide, both are same in this case. Okay, this is about predicted properties. founded properties of Eka aluminium. Next one. Eka silicon, germanium. So, what are predicted properties of Eka silicon? Founded properties of germanium in this case. Atomic weight of Eka silicon predicted is 70. Scientists found that it is 72.6. Scientists found property. Density 5.5 grams per centimeter cube. Scientists found that it is 5.36. Melting point of Eka silicon predicted by Mendeleev is high. It has high melting point. Later scientists found that it is 1231 Kelvin. 1231 Kelvin in this case. Now what is halide formula of Eka silicon? ECl4. Scientists found that it is SiCl4, both are same. Now oxide formula is what? EO2. It is SiO2, silicon dioxide. Okay? Mendeleev predicted properties, scientists found properties, both are nearly same. But one clarification is what? Comparatively predicted atomic weight, founded atomic weight is slightly more. Comparatively predicted density, founded density is slightly less. Okay? These are the points of predicted properties, founded properties of Eka silicon, germanium, Eka aluminium, gallium. These are advantages of Mendeleev periodic table in that case. Okay? Now what are defects? What are defects of Mendeleev periodic table? Defects of Mendeleev periodic table. First defect is what? Defects of Mendeleev periodic table. First defect is what? Position of hydrogen. Position of hydrogen. We know that hydrogen can be placed either in first A group along with alkali metals or in 7th A group along with halogens. Now in the Langfama periodic table also position of hydrogen is uncertain. In the Langfama periodic table also position of hydrogen is one of the defect. Whereas in the Mendeleev periodic table is also it is the one of the defect. This is the first one. Second defect is what? Anomalous pair. Anomalous pairs. Anomalous pairs. Here, anomalous pair is also called as exceptional pair. Inverted pair. Anomalous pair, exceptional pair, inverted pair, all are same. We know that Mendeleev arranged the known elements in the increasing order of their atomic weight in the periodic table. But in some pairs, the atomic weight decreases from first element to second element. Hence, that pairs are called as anomalous pairs or inverted pairs. What are they? First one is called as argon potassium. Argon potassium is the first anomalous pair in this case. What is the atomic mass of argon? 39.9, approximately 40. The atomic mass of potassium is what? 39.1. From argon to potassium, the atomic mass decreases in this case. Hence, it is an example of the anomalous pair. Second pair is what? Cobalt nickel. Third pair is what? Tellurium iodine. Fourth pair is what? Thorium protoactinum. These four pairs are called as anomalous pairs. It is the second defect. Third defect is position of isotopes. Position of isotopes in this case. Why position of isotope is the one of the defect? We know that isotopes have different masses. Because of elements having different masses, they must be placed in the different groups. But all the isotopes are placed in the same group. Next, it is the third defect. Fourth defect is position of lanthanides and actinides. We know that lanthanides and actinides are placed separately at the bottom of the period table. Nowadays also, in the long form of period table, lanthanides and actinides are placed separately at the bottom. Last one is Mendeleev did not explain the cause of periodicity. What is periodicity? How it occurs? It won't explain. These are the points of Mendeleev periodic table. Okay.